Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I'm here. I want to present my portfolio. Thank you for Mr. Benny for providing me with this opportunity. So my name is Abdul Razak and I'm from South Tangerang, Banten, and I'm a software engineer, software developer, and I'm currently in IDN boarding school. My education in elementary school, I was in Sekolah Alam Bintaro, or Sabin for short, and then I continued in junior high school at IDN boarding school, and continued in vocational high school, not just senior high school, in IDN 2, and I chose software engineer as my major. And skills. So my skills in software engineering is mainly on back end, but I can do a bit of front end too, like basic HTML and CSS, and using frameworks for the CSS like Bootstrap, Tailwind, Daisy UI, and others. And for backend, I mainly use Laravel and PHP, but I can also do some basic JavaScript. And for database, I usually use MySQL, but I have used other database like SQLite and MongoDB and other database. And this is my contacts, my number and email and LinkedIn, so you can contact me there if you want to continue the conversation. And now we'll move to the events on that I have joined, the teaching and others. First is seminar Droid Jam in 2022. I attended this event with my friends from the class, and the seminar were talking about Androids and I think about mainly Jetpack Compose, on how to how to do animation in Jetpack Compose, and then there's also a bit of Flutter to build Android, and also Kotlin multi-platform, which can be used for mobile and web. And then next year is still in the same year, DevFest 2022, which is quite similar, the topic, and I got to take a picture with the speakers. There is 4 speakers here, and the topics were more general, unlike Droid Jam, which mainly talk about Androids, iOS, and mobile development. DevFest is more general about software engineer. Then next is Keras Community Day in 2023, and this event was held in Google's office. As you can see in the back here, this is a photo of me and my friends, and we learned about there is machine learning, there is how to become a better speaker, how to become a better developer in general, and some tricks on how to get accepted more in a company. Like should you be a generalist or a specialist, or the other one which is specialist on more than one thing. Then for teaching, I've teach a total about 3 times, twice in Andalus here. So IDN has a contract with Andalus, pretty sure, and each week they send like 4 to 6 people from each major, which is software engineer, network engineer, and design multimedia, and they send those people to teach in Andalus. And when my time when I got chose for this, and I taught them about basic HTML, CSS, about pretty sure was about login screen and register for website. And then in the second opportunity, I got to teach there again, but this time it was about PHP, mainly about looping. And for this one, I got chose with my senior, which is from right now 12th grade, and then the third is in SMKN 64 Jakarta. This one is a whole new experience because the Andalus one was only from 2 to 5, which is about 3 hours, with including Asar, which is only about 2.5 hours. But this one is full day from 6:30 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon. And I teach here about 2 weeks, which is around 10 days. And the students, there is about 35 people each class. I teach 2 classes, first one in the first week and second one in the second week. And I teach them about Laravel and PHP. I made inventory project. It has a user, items, rooms, and the category for the items. And for the first week, we're still adapting, and the first class wasn't really that that good as the second one, and we only managed to finish 50%. But in the second week, we already adapt to the environment, to the class, so we managed to finish the project 100%. And for 2 weeks, my house is not near here, so I lived with in my friend's house, and we have to wake up in the morning very early in the 4, and we go from his house to this school is quite far, so the class starts very early, and there is also like ceremony, so we have to go from the house to there in 5. And yeah, now we move on to projects, and here are some of my projects that I've made in the vocational high school. First is portfolio website. I made this in 10th grade for just basic. It's just a status website, which is like it's just the views, which I'm using HTML, CSS, Tailwind, and a little bit of JavaScript for scrolling animation and for other. And the next is library Chroot. Chroot stands for create, read, update, and delete. And as admin, so I made this with like 2 roles. You can register as admin or normal user. As admin, you can add the books, you can edit the books, you can delete the books. But for user, you can only look what books are available. And I developed this using HTML, CSS with Bootstrap framework, and Laravel, and of course PHP. And the next is, after about a year learning in IDN, I made this Laravel book, which includes the tutorial on how to make the previous project, the library management. And the next one is social media API. So this is a view of Postman. There is no design. It's just the back end. It's just yeah, the back end. There is no front end on this. It's just using Laravel, PHP, and Postman. So it's like social media. You can post something with image. You can edit the post. You can delete the post as the one who post the thing, and as other user you can view other people's posts, but you cannot edit or delete the post. But you can also post something on your own, and you can also like a post. You can also dislike a post. You can also search a post by its name. It will include the title, it will include something inside the post, or even the user, or the content itself. Then next is CheckOnKeer. CheckOnKeer is a project that I've made for checking your fee for packaging. For example, in Jakarta, I want to send a package to Bogor, and I want to check the cost of that using this. You can from the province, and then you can choose the city and then the destination, and it will calculate the fee. And there's three like expedition for the one who send the package. There is JNE, Pos Indonesia, and Citra Fund. I made this using HTML, Bootstrap, Laravel, and using RajaOnKeer API. Next is real-time chat. It's like, well, it's just normal chatting app, and it's real-time. You chat and then it will be sent immediately, and it can be seen by them immediately. There is no like delay. It's real-time. And I made this using HTML, Bootstrap, Laravel, and using framework Livewire for the real-time. Next is News API Web. So in the first semester of 11th grade, we were told to make a news app mobile, and I did that. And also in my spare time, I made it to a web version. The design is not very, there is no design. It's just basic HTML and CSS. But what matters is the function. I made it about football related. There is the home, which contains all of things about football. There is categories here, which contains only news related to that category. And you can also click, there's read more here. If you click this, it will redirect you to the news that you can read more on the news. And I'm using News API for the data of the news, because it's impossible to make all the news by myself, so I take it from the internet. Next is Doa and Zikir app. This is my first mobile app, and it is just about I'm using only XML, which is just like layout. There is almost no function. There is only like moving between the screen layers. It's just navigation. There is a banner here which you can like scroll like this, and then there is also 4 things, which is if you press it, it will go to another screen. And then this one is more complex than before. It's News API Mobile. It's almost the same as the one in web that I made, but the difference is it's in mobile. and mobile development is harder than web development, but the function is still the same. There is 5 categories, and the one that contains all of the categories, and if you click on the one of the news, it will redirect you to the news provider, or you can read more about the news, and there is also search. I made this using Kotlin, XML, Retrofit, Parseable, Moshi, and of course News API and Pojo generator. Now is Muslim Go, which is like Muslim Pro but way light lah. There is only Quran and Azan time. This Azan time tracks your location if you give it access. It will track your real location, it will track your time, and it will show the prayer time based on where you are. And the Quran, there is all of the surah, and if you click, it will go to the surah page, which contains all of the ayah and translation. And if you click on one of the ayah, it can you can play audio, like it has a Quran recitation. Next is certificates. For certificates, I didn't have too many, but here are some. From Codepolitan, learning JavaScript. From Codepolitan again, learning Laravel. And from decoding, usually there is like final project on decoding, unlike Codepolitan. First one is front end. The final project was to make like library management, but it's way more complex than the one that I've made before. And yeah, for JavaScript, it's also something about library management, but there is no design, there is no front end. It's just the back end, just the data. And the other one is back end. Oh, sorry, the back end library was the back end one. For JavaScript, I forgot what the final project is. And that would be all for my portfolio presentation. And thank you for Mr. Benny for providing me with the opportunity to present this. So if there's many mistakes, I'm sorry. I think that's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.